Okay.
Because a couple of... It's funny because then now a couple of weeks ago, I forgot who had said it, but it was put out by DC that we are no longer trying to compete with Marvel. Well, that should have been the game plan from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you could have paced your movies. You could have done things the right way. There was no reason ever to compete. Comic book fans are comic book fans.
Yeah.
Again, some are Marvel, some are DC. Some like Marvel characters, some like DC characters. I know before you became very, anti-main too, there were characters in DC you liked. There were characters in Marvel you liked.
Yeah.
You were more Marvel heavy, but you never shunned DC.
No.
And if the movie was right and you were interested, you know what, I'll watch that movie. I don't care if it's DC or Marvel.
Exactly.
We're not asking for you to compete to be better. And some fanboys are like that though. They get like, I'm a DC, I'm a Marvel, my movies are better. And it's kind of ridiculous. Like,
stupid.
How about we just be fans of the comic genre?
And just give us a good movie.
Yeah, that's all I care about. I don't care about your inner competition trying to beat them. I want to see a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't care if your Justice League is trying to compete or beat Avengers. That's not what I care about. I want to see a good Justice League movie.
Yeah.
And I've never been... I'll admit, I've never really been into the Avengers in terms of the comic books or anything like that.
Same.
But I love the Avengers movies.
Same.
Love the Avengers movies.
Now, granted, we are a nerd radio show, and, there are a lot of times where we will sit here and, play those games. We got to play devil's advocate here to get, you guys talking. But at the end of the day, we just want a good movie.
Exactly. All right,
we want a good movie. We want a good video game. We want a good comic.
Danielle made a funny comment, which I'm actually about to floor her.
Uh-oh.
She said that you're infecting me with your common sense.
I know.
I got one even better for you, Danielle, because I wanted to post her reactions. It's going to be funny. I actually, as of today, finished my very first full book cover to cover. And it was Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere. Finished as of today, and I passed it on to her to finally read.
And he did the sigh. He closed the book and he sighed.
Yeah.
Dude.
There you go, Danielle. I'm sure her reaction is going to be pretty fucking hilarious to that.
No, but again, I mean, as far as DC is concerned, it's not that I hate DC.
There it is.
It's not that I don't want to see a DC movie, and it's not that I want to be critical of them. I don't want to be critical of them. I'm tired.
I'm tired of the fight. I just want to see a good movie.
I'm tired, and I'm over it.
I know that's what a lot of what made you lose the appeal was the constant competition. It's like, I don't want to care about the competition. Yeah. I just want to see a good movie.
Yeah. It's like, they're sitting here and they've been talking about Gotham City Sirens for what, 2-3 years? Since Suicide Squad was in production. And I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing about it because it went from, we're going to make a Harley movie, we're going to make a Gotham City Sirens movie, but we're going to go back to a Harley and Joker movie. Oh, no, wait, we're going to do Gotham City Sirens again. You know what? I can't.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting broken up and get back together. Broken up and get back to... You can't.
Fanucci's in, Fanucci's out. You give me agita.
It's what it feels like. And it's tired, and it has me disinterested in anything DC has to put out.
Yeah, I mean... It's like, I'm not particularly...
Of Aquaman.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not particularly interested in an Aquaman movie. I'm interested because Momoa is playing a badass Aquaman.
I don't give a fuck that it's an Aquaman. I could give a shit that it's Aquaman. I don't want to see an Aquaman movie. I want to see Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I'm watching it to see him act. Yeah. I'm not watching it for your fucking story.
Yeah, it's like it could have been Jason Momoa as fucking Blue Beetle. Okay, I'm watching it.
Exactly.
I don't care what suit he's in.
See, but that's because we're in it for the actors because we like the actor, not necessarily the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Also, Danielle, to further your amazement, I know she's got the BookCon tickets. I've already hounded and begged her that if my newest favorite writer, yes, I said that. I have a new favorite writer that writes a series by the name of Mark Tufo. She has to get me an autograph, and she said she'll do one better. She'll even get me video of. Because Mark Tufo actually started following me too, which I died. She actually thought it was cute that I died that a writer started following me. Anyway.
Look at Damien getting all edumacated.
Hey, Ron just joined us. But yeah, I don't care about the Marvel DC fight anymore, and DC needs to stop that. As is Warner Brothers. Like, they're claiming as of 2 weeks ago, they're like, we're not competing anymore. Yeah, you're saying that, but it's like you said, you're the boyfriend that's lied so many times already.
Yeah. Seriously. And again, we could just use Ben Affleck as the primary example.
Mm-hmm.
Even, okay, I'm going to go back in time because, you know, everything Veronica fucking says is right. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When we were doing this show X amount of years ago, we covered the fact that Ben Affleck said he would never do another superhero movie.
And then here he is.
Then he decided he was going to play Batman. And since the time he took the role of playing Batman, how many times has he been in, but he's out, but I'm directing, but I'm out, but I'm in, and I'm directing, oh, but I'm out? How many times have we covered that story? It's been almost every fucking week. And even though we go on every other week, it's still...
Since we came back on the air.
Exactly.
His story was the first story we talked about. The number 2 story we talked about since we came back on the air was James Cameron. Like... It's either Cameron or Affleck that we're talking about like every other episode.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like they've been the consistent on this show.
I know. We need to come up with like a
collective version.
An amalgam name of theirs, kind of like, you know, when they had Bennifer.
Yeah.
Was it Bennifer? Yeah, it was Bennifer. And then we need something like that.
That's Brad Wright. Oh, this is a big one. DC is the TNA to Marvel's WWE. Yeah. It has the talent to do something great, but keeps competing with Marvel and failing. Exactly.
True, yeah. Pretty much.
Exactly.
Especially when you have people that think they know what they're doing.
Oh my God. It's just... But yeah, it's like, okay, DC really just... You know, now's the time especially. This merger can really put the nail in the coffin for them.
Ekin just confirmed it. He went, they did. I was there. It happened. We all discussed it. See? I was... See? This is why you gotta listen to me.
But yeah, I mean, this merger can, or buyout, however you want to look at it, can pretty much put the nail in the coffin for the DC cinematic universe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, now I'm not saying DC do the typical thing and let's wipe it all off and New 52 the thing and start. No, don't do. Just use what you got and say, all right, step back. Marvel, you do your thing, we do our thing, and that's it. Let's make good movies for the fans, not for the competition.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the UFC. This is not... You don't have to fucking compete against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Just make a good movie for the fans, and it will make money regardless of what fans love. Just, you know, whether it's Marvel or DC, we just want a good movie.
Yeah.
That's all we care about.
Exactly. And if you're not going to give us a good movie, give us a good story. Because, again, like we said, the original X-Men trilogy, great stories.
They just were badly filmed.
Badly filmed. And Grant Morrison later on in the comics didn't do it any better.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that movie. I'm sorry, I do.
I know.
Grant Morrison is an egotistical little fucktard.
Oh my God.
I notice as I get older, I sound a lot more and more like the angry video game nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too, so long as it's in its proper avenues. Anyway. Other than that, I really got nothing else. I mean, we pretty much covered the spectrum and the table.
Yeah.
I mean, 2018 is definitely going to get interesting. I mean, granted, Disney's got a lineup already for the next, till at least 2020 right now with everything. But it's just going to be interesting to see what new little tidbits are now thrown in there because of it. You know, like, again, there's already murmurs that, okay, they want a post-credit scene for one of the Avengers films involving, so it's going to be interesting because other than Avengers, we've got kicking off 2018, leading into Infinity is going to be Black Panther, and like that. And I think Black Panther's so far gone along right now, they really can't do anything to it anyway. I think they're pretty much just about done with that.
Yeah, they are.
Because that's going to kick off the new year. Then I think Avengers 1, I think, kicks off for the summer season, right? In May. Yes, kicks off the summer. And that's obviously going to...
Yeah, because it comes out on May 4th. That's the joke.
Yeah, and that's obviously going to dominate the... Right at the gate, it's going to dominate the summer season.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to dominate... Nothing that comes out in the summer is going to come close to Avengers Infinity War. Nothing's going to come close at all. Then it's going to be interesting. What's also going to be interesting, though, is going to be the marketing. Because let's not forget, alongside with that, Fox, however you want to look at it, will be dropping Deadpool. Deadpool will be coming out during these... it's actually going into the summer playing field as well. Which obviously it's not going to beat. I mean, I think even Ryan Reynolds was, this is not going to beat out Avengers. We know this.
Yeah.
We know this is not going to beat out Avengers. It's going to do good, but it's not going to beat Avengers. We know this. But it's going to be interesting to see even films that are already done before Disney's acquisition, how Disney's involvement with the marketing and advertising of it may come into play.
Yeah.
Will they have a big say in just the marketing, the advertisement of Deadpool, of New Mutants, of the films that are already in production, if not finished or in post-production, that they didn't have a hand in? What's it going to look like now that they own it in terms of advertising? I mean, Deadpool 1 was very guerrilla, but was advertised and marketed extremely well. So now, how is that going to be with Disney behind them, pushing that? Same thing. New Mutants has been very, very low-key. It's like, okay. It's been very low-key in terms of things. So how is that going to affect them moving forward now in terms of that, It's 2018 is going to get really interesting.
It is.
It's going to be really, really interesting. And again, and we're just talking specifically about this, but now again, let's not forget there's the other movie franchises as well. Is there going to be a lean on James Cameron with their Avatar, and we're going to go, hey, enough of your fucking crybaby bullshit, get a move on with this.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. At first, when Disney first jumped into this avenue, and so to speak, a lot of people complained about Disney's tight controlling grip on the way they are, on the way they were at the beginning.
You mean they do business?
And the way they do business, the word Nazi was thrown around and everything like that. But everybody's opinion now has changed because look at the success rate. Look at what they've done.
Yeah.
They have really, I mean, Marvel franchise was doing good without them before, but then once Disney got involved, it's like the biggest thing that hits the theaters. Star Wars was kind of left a little tepid after that prequel trilogy. And everybody's like, eh. And then they blasted out with, the last one and even the spin-off movie, and people were like, oh my god, Star Wars all over again. Like, Star Wars was going to be forever, but now they just literally immortalized Star Wars.
This kind of fandom with Star Wars, I did not see with any of the other three. With any. And not the original trilogy, obviously.
Yes.
But, I mean, yes, this was a little bit pre-Facebook. This was more of a MySpace time. But even so, like, we were in locker rooms constantly with people like Papa Don, who is a huge Star Wars fan. And you did not hear, even in stores, you did not see this type of fandom again with it.
I mean, there was always the occasional Star Wars shirt here and there, but, like, now you go to, like, you got everything all over the place again.
Exactly.
Pajamas, socks, you name it, it's there. It's everything. The what used to be like a little section of Star Wars toys now once again is a whole aisle. Oh, and then there's a little bit over there, and there's a little bit over there. It's bigger as it ever was back in the Kenner days.
Yeah.
Like, I remember being a kid growing up, going to the Toys R Us aisle, and those original Toys R Us aisles were huge. And the thing, a Toys R Us aisle, from the top to bottom, is Star Wars. And it's like, here we are, all over again, and probably even bigger than what it was.
Yeah.
So Disney's firm grip proved to be successful. They micromanage. And at first we complained, but look at what we got out of it.
Exactly. I wouldn't even call it micromanaging per se. It's good business. You own something, you want a product out. Are you going to fucking let people laze about and take their time and then not even put out the best type of product that they can possibly put out? No, you want the best, you're going to fucking work for it.
Exactly. So it's like, I really don't see them going, Cameron, yes, we know this is your thing and you want it done, but at the same token, we're not going to wait till 2028 for your fourth or fifth final fucking film on this. Bust a fucking move. And that's it. Yeah. I really don't see Disney, taking that from him, because in the same token, we've also seen Disney will pull the plug and drop a franchise, regardless of what it is. They've done that too. Like, they've shocked many people where, like, with the how many Star Wars video games people got excited about, and they're like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then fans are like, oh, I was excited for that. What the fuck? Like,
Mhm.
we're now we're not getting it, and Disney will pull the plug.
Mhm.
So, if James Cameron at some point thinks that Disney will